Hi, it's me again. If you missed my first video, please go back and watch it. It'll set the context for what I want to do, but in 5 seconds or less. This is a series I'm naming Graphic Designer Reviews, blank. You saw the title. I'm talking about graphic design and its relationship with primarily natural health products. Yeah, I really wanted to be smart alecky about my first video and have my first product be like an orange. Nature's packaging. But you saw the title, so. I'm just gonna go ahead with my topic for today. But before that, I just want to mention that I'm a graphic designer who wants to learn more about natural products. I'm not a doctor or professional. Whatever I say is not medical advice, blah, blah, blah. I'm just here to have fun. Feel free to do your own research if you feel the need to. I know, like, I'm just starting out with face wash, but who knows what else I'm gonna talk about later. So I'm just getting that out of the way. Disclaimer. Still working on that intro. I'm just going to jump in. I guess you could say a hobby of mine is spending money and going to the store to treat myself by looking for a new product I've never tried because I'm worth it. I usually keep my budget below $20 because, as you know, $20 is the adult dollar. And with that, it's usually easy to find something I'm interested in within that price range. So that B-roll was just for show and had nothing to do with what I'm talking about today. Because today, I'm choosing a product at total random. Follow me. So, like, who knows what I'm going to pick? It's totally random. My eyes are closed and oh, okay. Oh, well, look at that. Totally random. Oh, wow. All right. Okay. So this is Alba Botanica's Hawaiian face scrub, not to be confused with Jessica Alba, either way, not sponsored. It is a pore purifying pineapple enzyme hypoallergenic exfoliating face scrub. 100% vegetarian, no parabens, phthalates, and not tested on animals. I bought this at my local health food store, but you can also get it at Target, Whole Foods, Amazon, and a bunch of other smaller stores across the states. They have a fun little locator on their website if you're interested. This is a 4-ounce bottle. This little E here stands for estimate. I thought it stood for European. And I bought it for about $12. Though on Amazon, it says it sells for $7. Who needs to research the best price if you just want to treat yourself? Benefits! So if you don't do it already, you should be washing your face. Please wash your face. You need to wash your face. It doesn't even have to be with this. I'll get to this. But you know, some people just splash water on their face and you know, you already pay for water, so just start with water. Please wash your face. So feel free to start there and move up to cleanser or soap or whatever you prefer. And then we can get to face scrub, you know. Please wash your face. Twice a day is great. At night before bed, or if you know you're not gonna go out for the rest of the evening, and in the morning. At night, you're coming home from whatever you were doing outside, or you know, like around the house. And your face has been exposed to elements, dust, pollen, like when you do this. You can touch your face, I'm not the boss, okay? Like, just know that you are adding dirt and oils to your face when you touch it. Or makeup, if you're into that. And you should also be washing your face in the morning. No matter how often you wash your sheets, you're still going to get some bacteria, dust mites, drool on your face. That's not experience, folks. That's science, probably. And especially if you didn't wash your face the night before and then you go to sleep on your pillow, like you just smeared everything on your face onto that pillow, and that alone is enough to cause irritation or acne. Hopefully nothing worse than that, but the chances are never zero. I heard someone say that you should be changing your pillowcase every other day, and I'm not a slob, but that sounds excessive. So please wash your face. I just had to talk about washing your face real quick. Like, I felt it in the force that someone needed to hear that. Anyway, Alba Botanical does sell face wash, but today we're talking about face scrub. Scrub is a guy that thinks fun is also known as a love. Everyone should wash their face, but not everyone needs to exfoliate or use a face scrub, especially if they have sensitive skin. It could cause irritation and like bumps, and it could worsen your skin pH. And if you do use a face scrub, you should be using it like every other day to once a week. Like, you don't need to use this every day. You shouldn't be using a face scrub every day. Please don't use a face scrub every day. It's not for daily use. If you're not familiar with face scrubs, essentially they use fine grained powder mixed with soap or oil to remove dead skin cells, which can dry your skin, but it also makes your face baby butt soft. The benefits outweigh the risk. That's my opinion. Not a doctor. Generally, you want the granules in the face scrub to be really small, because if they're large, you could damage the skin and cause like micro tears. Like, what's large? If they're like a sugar scrub or something of larger granular consistency, that's a term. So save the sugar and like larger grained exfoliants for like the rest of your body and not your face. So we talked about what it is and what it does. Now let's have fun and talk about the packaging design, which is just what I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to set the stage and context for what this is and why I bought it. So I already know that I'm going to have fun because I wrote it in my script, but I also want this to be a fair assessment. So I've made this rubric that you can download for free in the description, so you can follow along with me and have as much fun as I'm having. And if that's not your kind of fun, JK. So, we have 10 categories. Each category is rated out of 10 to be added up to hopefully 100. This is what I thought would be the most useful. Also, I didn't want to complicate things because I'm a designer, not a math-mathematician. But please, like, let me know if there are any other categories I should add, or like what would be a fun bonus category. Let me know. Let's go. Number 1, does it make sense? Sometimes companies put products that make no sense within their product offering, but Alba Botanicals is a skincare line. Alba Botanica is a skincare line making skincare products. So yes, a 10. Let's not overcomplicate this. Number 2, presentation. Upon first glance, it's really trying to give off a tropical feel, especially conveying the pineapple colors with the green and the yellow. I think that's on purpose. If you look on their website, they're very thoughtful of how they choose colors because they have a cajillion different items. So one could assume pineapple, tropical. So kudos, y'all. 8. Number 3, print quality / manufacturing. Fun fact, this container is known as a plastic squeeze soft tube bottle. Didn't know that. I had to Google that with all the adjectives I could think of. And this plastic squeeze soft tube bottle was dyed yellow, which I think is really cute. You can see the light yellow under the main part of the label, because actually there is no label. This process is known as bottle screen printing, aka silk screen printing, which I think is awesome. No extra waste, it's 100% waterproof, and it's permanent, so there's like virtually no wear and tear on the bottle. I love it. I wish more companies could do this. The custom color also explains why the colors don't pop as much as I wish they would. This shade of green has given me a little bit of hempy vibes. I feel like the hemp industry and related industries kind of have a monopoly on this particular shade of green, but within the context of this packaging, it may not convey that to people who aren't looking for that like I am. So that might just be me, and that's fine. But printing on top of a color may leave some undesired printing effects, like a less vibrant color. And let's talk about this bottle cap. It's a metallic, shall I say, celery green. It's metallic green for regular people. It's exactly what you would expect a bottle cap to do. So take that into consideration if your favorite product uses materials like this. Details like custom printing, custom colors, custom caps, those all attribute to the overall cost that you pay when you're at the store. Overall, not super innovative, but very familiar and very easy to use. To me, I believe that manufacturing is just as important to the packaging as the design in contributing to the overall experience of the buyer. Me giving it an 8. Yeah. 4. Design. So I believe that good design communicates, and I graduated with a degree in communication design, so my college would agree with me. I could probably make a separate, terrible opinion video on what I think that looks like, what that sounds like, but for now I'm just going to say that effective design is the marriage between text, like the typefaces and how you use them, graphics, and the materials, a bottle. So I think it's okay. The hierarchy's fine. I'm a little sad that the only type treatment that has the most personality is the logo, which is touching the crimp line of the bottle, which I don't like. I also don't think the logo should be the star of the show. I think that the name of the product should, because that's what you're buying. It just looks like they were really excited about the top, and then as they got down, they're like, nah, whatever, put whatever you want. I also don't know why the text doesn't line up with each other. This is the T-square I bought for one class in college, and this is my second time using it. So we got pore purifying pineapple enzyme, hypoallergenic, is right aligned, nothing else is right aligned. The logo is centered. This little bar with the leaf on it, like that's not aligned to anything. I would hope that's centered. I don't really have a ruler to check this, so. Hawaiian facial scrub is a little wonky. I can assume that's centered. It's not centered within the space of the two flowers. It kinda, the content measurements on the bottom of the label, they're just like there. I think they line up with hypoallergenic. Besides the logo, on this label we have one typeface, but 7 font sizes. I don't know how that happened. I'd like whittle that down to 3, just me. 3 is the magic number. I would just make everything within 3 separate sizes. But what do I know? By the way, the designer could have like wanted these changes, but like we don't know what happens behind the scenes. All I know is what's in my hand, and I'm just gonna keep talking about it. On the back, first off, the paragraph up here is too dang high. I would extend some of this lower information out to like near the barcode, and that would give me room to bring this down like 1/8 of an inch. They may not have thought this was a problem, but I take issue. And the nitpicky things. If you didn't think we were nitpicking, we are now. First off, this little line here with the leaf motif, like I feel like they could have made it like a palm leaf or a monstera or something. Like if you're gonna play with the tropical theme, like play with the tropical theme. Like don't give me none of this deciduous leaf. Give me an evergreen tropical leaf, please. That's all I gotta say on that. And also, like on the back, the top of this label is a little wobbly. You can see a little bit of that light yellow peeking through. I think that might have to do with the artwork setup. So if you just extend it to the bleed, like we might not see this anymore. And also I would say like this label part, I would extend this down so that it touches the edge of the bottle here. It's just like, it's jarring. Tutorial time. If you ever want to practice like looking at hierarchy or anything, like take your contacts out, take your glasses off, like close your eyes for a couple seconds, put the product in front of you, and then notice what you see first. For me, it's this bright yellow bar at the bottom. Like, I'm not reading anything, I just see this line. So bringing the label down would get rid of that. I would also say to make the pore purifying pineapple enzyme hypoallergenic stuff, like I would say make that bright yellow, because that's also like what I want to look at. That's what I'm trying to read. Not the end of the world, but like it could be better in the next version, I hope. That's my 2 cents. That's my adult dollar. I'm gonna give it a 5. Speaking of 5, copy. As a shopper, assuming the persona of someone who's trying to go into the store, find a natural scrub quickly. Like, this product does it for me. Like, yes face scrub, yes natural, yes hypoallergenic, done. And by the way, I never noticed how much companies prioritize no animal testing. I guess enough to be on the front of the label. And I'm like, I'm for it. Like, I'm for it being on the label. I'm not for animal testing. So on the back, just bear with me. First paragraph, title. Island Beauty in the buff. No bluffing, all you need is a mild buffing. Pore-pleasing papaya and pineapple enzymes work their magic to clear out impurities as gentle buffing granules smooth away dulling debris to unveil radiant skin. Vitamin E, aloe, and jojoba soothe and moisturize. It's clearly paradise. So the fun little title, didn't even notice that at first. I like to think that I'm well-rounded when it comes to American idioms and like English puns, but I have no idea what play on words this is trying to play off of. Beauty, Island Beauty in the bluff. I honestly didn't even notice it upon first glance. And like I said in the design part, like if you're gonna play with tropical, like play with tropical. I wish they played harder with the tropical copy. Like, okay, like I wrote it down, so I'm just gonna read off my screen. Close your eyes and be transported to an island paradise as you smooth away dulling debris with natural enzymes of pineapple and papaya that boost skin health and make you glow like the sun. Or something like that. Other than that, everything on the label is no fluff, very direct and to the point. Like, they repeat the 100% vegetarian ingredients, no animal testing, parabens or phthalates. And I think that's okay because like the front draws you in and then the back like sells it to you and reiterates their points. Like a product mullet, but opposite. Copy could have been more tropical, so 5. Real recyclability. Graphic designers don't always get to choose what their labels go on or how they're printed. It's usually decided for them by whatever companies hired them. But when a company or a lucky designer chooses the packaging material, I think that they have the responsibility of deciding what happens to a product at the end of its life. If they cared about sustainability, then they would pay a little more upfront for packaging that has a life beyond single use or can be recycled easily. Not everyone chooses that, especially because it costs a little more, and I understand if they have a great product and they need it on the market right now, like more sustainable options may not be possible for them at this second. And that's their business. So back to this product. If you try really hard, you could reuse it. I think it'd make a good travel shampoo container, but it is recyclable, the little thing. I think that designers also have the responsibility to make note of the recyclability on the package. If that's not a rule, like, it should be. As far as recycling goes, I honestly still don't know what numbers mean what. Like, just tell me if I need to recycle it, right? I'm sure we'd have better disposable practices if we did, because I know for me, like, I never learned how to recycle at school or at home. But I'm doing my best. So, yes, it's recyclable. Just, you know, take your 10 and go. Number 7. Taste, smell, or texture. So, I'm giving this a 5. They didn't mention papaya on the front. Like, who even reads the back? I should, I know. Honestly, there are people who like papaya, and then there are people like me. It doesn't smell pineapple-y awesome. It smells pineapple-y papaya neutral. Like, I know that they said 100% vegetarian ingredients, but like, oh my gosh. Wow. So the texture itself is a little grainy, not as grainy as I'd like my scrub to be, but it's fine. And upon rinsing, the oil ingredients used to moisturize the skin after being scrubbed and enzymed caused the granules to stick to my face as I tried to wash it off. So that was annoying. Like, when I wash my face, I want to feel so dry because I have my own routine that I do after, and I put my own face oils on after. Number 8. Is it healthy? EWG. So for my one objective category, I go to the EWG website, and there they have an unbiased database on thousands of products that go in and on your body. I'll link the EWG page for this product in my description so you can see like the ingredients and stuff if you're interested. They rate their products from 1 to 10, with 1 being the best and 10 being the worst, accounting strictly on the ingredients and how good they are for the body. And then they average those numbers together, and they give this product a 4, not the worst, not the awesomest. The ingredients that typically score the highest for like toxicity and like not good for you-ness are fragrance, and that is usually the last and the worst ingredient on most things that have a smell. They gave it a 4. We're doing opposite scales, so 4 minus 10, 6. Didn't need my calculator at all. Number 9, does this product actually work? Sort of, question mark. I definitely fell for the packaging and the messaging because I really wanted to use a pineapple enzyme face wash. I really wanted to know what that would do. Turns out not a lot. Maybe you might love it if you find exfoliators to be too aggressive, but you like the benefits of a scrub. This was effective for that. Who knows, maybe some good can come out of my review. Number 10, would I repurchase? No. I would definitely refer it to someone else. This one product didn't ruin the brand for me, don't worry, because I do love like a couple other things that they do, not in the Hawaiian family. So all is not lost with Alba Botanica for me. They're still in my book. I will give them a generous 3 because while I won't repurchase this, it's not a total waste. I will continue to use it until the bottle's empty. That's fair. Grand total, 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 10. Dun 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 dun. Grand total is 66. D's get degrees. Let me know if you think that was a fair grade for Alba Botanica Hawaiian Facial Scrub. We made it. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, let me know what you buy to treat yourself, especially in quarantine. My hope is that I can explain design in a fun, relatable way. Sometimes it might take longer than it should, but I'm getting better. And if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe. If you like this video, please let me know by clicking that thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video. So for my first package, I have chosen, get ready, an orange Nature's Packaging. It has a semi-pliable outer shell that is compostable, 100% sustainable, and it has multi-benefits. Orange oil, Google it. And yeah, if you want to open it, just start anywhere and peel it open. And there you go. There you have it. Look at that. Look at us go. Thank you for watching.